Game.
In a room where the devs gather, passion and talent filled with laughter. Oh yeah, creating worlds where dreams come true. A place where games are made for you. For you, the air is buzzing with innovation, boundless creativity in every creation. From fantasy realms to futuristic scenes, the possibilities go beyond our dreams. In the frosted classroom where magic takes flight, Xbox Game Studios making PS5 versions so bright. From the minds of PS5 ninjas, a vision unfolds where PS5 quality reigns and stories are told. Xbox Game Studios, there is a frosted glass room where all the devs are glad, where quality can't come too soon and the games don't turn out bad. They improve on poor released Xbox games with physical version, DualSense features and better performance. In the frosted glass room where magic takes flight, Xbox Game Studios making PS5 versions so bright. From the minds of PS5 ninjas, a vision unfolds where PS5 quality reigns and stories are told. Frosted glass room when that booty is not. They're the best versions of Xbox games win. Phil told you years you and games will come soon. The secret is team making PS5 games in the frosted glass room.
Nobody want the Xbox Series S. Developers in a mess. Weak console in distress. Nobody likes you, I must confess.
Now back with a bat it goes. Frustration and heavy blows. Can't keep up with the pros. Game time lows, everyone knows.
Booster Series S, you're soft.
SAWFT. Wanting power, but you fell off badly. Booster Series S, we can't see why they even made you out of all the things.
Micro SAWFT machine can't deliver on the scene. Graphics limping, not pristine. Your specs are just so lean and mean.
We needed much, you brought the knife. We wanted speed, you made us weak. Tiny Titan, no delight. Booster Series has put you to sleep. Booster Series S, you're soft. SAWFT. Wanted power, but you fell off badly. Booster Series S, we can't see why they even made you out of all the things.
Welcome to all VIP and unlimited grinders.
Welcome to
to all VIP and ultimate grinders. Let's go! Let's go! I'm gonna go and grind out. Welcome to the gaming grindhouse. Knock, knock, knock on the door. Light the fire. Let's go! Let's go!
Yo, what's up, grinders? How you doing? How you doing out there? Yes, it is Friday. Yes. And I would be playing Call of Duty, but I got a story to tell you. Let's sit by the fire chat. We got a story to tell you about some Call of Duty. And then we got the news. So, grinders, let's get into my Call of Duty experience. Yes, hit that like button. Lucci Sky, hit that like button. That's right, man. Shout out to Lucci. Damasi, what's up? Daniel Laurent, I got you. See, Daniel hit me up. He's like,
my
yo,
number one customer.
I just upgraded to the Ultimate Grinders. Daniel, there you go. You are added, sir. There you go. There's no grindness here, man. I added you. I got you there. Don't worry. I got you. There's no grindness here. I appreciate it all. Twisted Sin with the $2. Kicking us off on the Friday. He says,
25.
It's coming. And he wants the GOAT. Oh, man. They want the GOAT. You mean this? Philness GOAT. Goatness. There we go. What's up? Yeah, there you go, Twisted. Thank you again. Coming through there. Mr. Tennis, how you doing, man? How you doing? Drep plus Ultra. Hayabusa. Sonic Moore. Easy Tone. Sweet Willie. Killer X with the goats. He wants the goats. Hope you like my welcome VIPs and Ultimate Grinders. I got to shout out my appreciation to everybody. Awesome. Thank you so much for all the memberships and everything coming through. We are on our way to the 300 member emoji. About, I thought, what did it say? We're at 280. I think we're about like 15 away from the next emoji level. So that is awesome. The 300 level member emoji. Twisted Sin, how you doing, man? Socrates, how you doing? Satya, the whole Slate Nadella. Dude, the answer's been in the chat the whole day. Satya, the whole Slate Nadella has been here for a long time. He's been telling you. And there he is. Mod Razi, how you doing? Hey, what's up? Harry Tran, what's up? Get him on in here. Mr. Grimm, how you doing? Oh, man. Dude, I didn't know either, but when I saw that, I immediately thought of Phil Spencer. The fan screaming for Phil Spencer's name for some reason. I don't know. When I saw that goat's face. When he does that swing around, he's like, oh! I was like, oh, man, that's what they do when they see Phil. That's what they do. That's all I thought about. I was like, yo, I got to put that together. Yo, what's up, Josh? How you doing, man? So let me tell you a little story. A little story time. We got a story time. I don't know what my other song was. That is another cool song here. I'm still, did I, where did it go? I had it here. Well, I'll get it. We'll play it at the end. I got another one that I'm probably going to use. But, yeah, that's right. Hit that like button. So let me tell you a story about Call of Duty. So as you know, I played the beta of Call of Duty. So my plan is I'm buying Call of Duty. I'm interested. I saw some of the reviews about the campaign. The campaign seems to be really awesome. That's what I'm looking forward to. I want to try the campaign because I haven't played the campaign in a few years because I didn't even try last year's campaign. But I do like the Black Ops campaign. So I want to try to do that. So I'm like, okay, I won't buy it. The PlayStation I won't play on PlayStation because Frog's always in the chat. He has all his friends on there. We all play like on PlayStation there. I could do the crossplay, but they don't do Discord. So I bought my PlayStation. I'm waiting for the Pro, right? Because I got that on the 7th in my game room. So right now I got PC set up, right? So this PC that I do the podcast from. What's up, JC? How you doing, man? So this PC is where I played because I streamed the beta from the Call of Duty beta. I streamed from here. Well, the PC that I have hooked up to my my GPU, where I want a game, I set it up over there. I downloaded Call of Duty. It's over 100 gigs, like 70, 80, 99, I think it was 80 something gigs. And I played it. Yeah, I'm in a PC grindhouse. So, dude, that Xbox app is literally booty ass. All right, that is booty cheeks, booty shit. That's what that is. That Xbox app. Well, I downloaded it. And because they have to use a launcher within a launcher, because that's how they do. Because Microsoft won't use Battle.net. They own the friggin' thing. They want to do a launcher within a launcher. So you download the app. It's not even the game. It's a launcher for the game. So when you boot it up, it shows you. What? Where is it? Do I have it here? Do I have it here? Hold on. I'll freaking show it to you. So the thing is that I didn't have Game Pass, right? I didn't have Game Pass Ultimate. So I was going to I had a $25 gift card. I was going to use that to get Game Pass Ultimate so I could play the campaign when I go buy it on PlayStation, when I get my PlayStation. So I was like, I'll play it here. So I went to go use it. And when I went in there, my laptop that I bought earlier this year had a 3-month trial of Ultimate Game Pass. And I'm like, yeah, Philness. Phil Spencer's face is smiling at me. He's like, oh, by the way, you got 3 months. So I was like, shit, activate it. It came with my laptop. I didn't even know, because you go to the Windows store, and I went to go add the code, because I had it from like years ago, and I was always meant to like, oh, I'll use this when my trial runs out if I want to play, and then I had 3 months, so I added it. So now I'm good for Gaming Ultimate. I'm play Game Pass Ultimate until January, so I could stream Janky Jones. I'm gonna get Janky Jones. I'm gonna play Janky Jones, man. That's gonna be a fun stream when we play Janky Jones. You're not gonna want to miss that one. So I finessed Phil. I did. I grindhoused him. I grindnessed him. So I got 3 months now. So then I go to my computer that I didn't play the beta on, and I load up the app. So here, this is the app here. I don't know if it's gonna work. Let me see. So yeah, you could see here. So this is. Let me just show you what I was talking about. So this is the Xbox. This is the app, right? This is the Xbox app. They said launch it from the store and all this other shit. So here it is right here, Call of Duty, and you can see I'm Ultimate. There I am, my Phil Spencer face. They think I'm Phil Spencer when I play online. Friggin' I'm I tell them I'll sign them out. Yeah, I think I'm Phil Spencer when I'm online. You see my profile picture, and then I boot up Call of Duty. But this is a launcher. So you boot this up, and now it's gonna boot up over here. Watch, it's gonna be some bull. So it boots up here. Let's see, it may boot up on this screen, so then I could show it to you what it does. So on my other PCs, it doesn't work. Like I boot it up, it takes me right to the game, and then it wants me to buy the game. I'm like, buy the game? I'm like, I'm Ultimate Game Pass. I got a Phil Spencer emoji. See, now it's over here now. It's launching on the other screen. I can't even show it. Goddamn Philness. Philness. Yeah, it's launching on the other screen. Because it's doing this one. Let me see if I could switch it over. Oh yeah, I could. Well, here, let me Streamlabs it, and then here I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Let me see. Yeah, so you can see, let me move this here. So you can see, so it says, thank you for joining Game Pass. Ah, la, 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 la. All this Philness, all right? It gives you all this Philness here. So once you get past the Philness here, so this is what it looks like on my other PC. Same thing. This is a launcher, so this is not even the game. They give you an add to upgrade to Vault Edition. Here's Black Ops. They give you Warzone Season 6, and then these are the 3 things that you could launch from this app. So when I'm on my other system, all this is grayed out, and this says buy. And when I click on it, it takes me to this page, and it tells me to buy this. And when I click on it, it tells me, oh, okay, here's your credit card, that's ready to buy. And I'm like, no, I'm Game Pass Ultimate. So I've been trying to figure out on my laptop and on the other PC. I downloaded everything. It's the same app, all this stuff. I Windows stored it. I reset the app. I did everything. It didn't work. The only computer it works on is this one. So when I go here, I click on this, it takes me to the friggin' Black Ops 6. So my other 2 computers that I have the same thing. I downloaded the game, installed it, same account, Windows Store, Xbox app. I reset everything. I removed any extraneous computers that I have on my account. I did everything. Now there are articles saying that this is an issue, obviously, because Microsoft is ass. You know, they're ass. But now only on this PC can I play the game. So this is probably where I'll play the campaign. And you want to know what? I'll probably stream it here now since I'm on this computer, because I wanted to kind of play it on the theater, sit nice, controller back, and play to enjoy the campaign. But I'm going to have to do it here in the office setting. Yeah, it just works. Yo, it doesn't work for shit. So I've been trying to figure out why it's doing that. Every single time I click on this and it takes me to the store. I click on that and it takes me to this page. Buy the game for $70. I'm like, no. If I'm going to buy it, I'm not buying it here. I'll tell you that. But there you go. So it works. So I thought it was going to be busted. And I'm like, yo, I got 3 months of Philness right now. He Philnessed me. But instead, I got the game on here. So at least I could play it on here, which this is a great setup anyway. But I prefer to play it in my gaming area, but because I set that all up ready to go. But anyway, that's the story of the Philness there. That's the story of the Philness. So right now I got 1 computer that works with it. The other 2, it does not work. So I don't know what it is. I reset, I logged out, logged in, and it's definitely a DRM thing. It's definitely some sort of DRM. The app is not, the Windows app is not detecting it. It's the same account. It's just I just have it on 3 different computers. I just have, you down. Remember, play anywhere, right? Play everywhere. When everyone games, you all win. But yeah. Oh, I don't know, Mod. The only thing I can think of, Mod, is that I played the beta from here. So when I booted this up, it just updated the beta to be the full game. The other 2, I never played the beta on. So what I think, and I'm hoping, is that if I stop playing the game on here and save the game, maybe it may trigger the other ones. But just me activating the game on this one didn't trigger the other one. I checked right before the show. It didn't. So I don't know what the situation is, but I'll just play the campaign and stuff here where I streamed it. But I wanted to play it on the other thing and on my to-go device as well. Like I have a to-go PC, like a Legion or that Portal thing that I was talking about. I wanted to play it on the go too, but it's so stupid because it's an app within a launcher. It's a launcher within a launcher. It's a disaster. And there's articles out there. I've been searching, it says you have Game Pass, but will not launch. Call of Duty. Oh, Black Ops 6. So they already have there's already articles talking about it. I think it is too early. I think it's too early there, but yeah, Pure Xbox has an article right here. Black Ops 6 not working. Here are some tips to fix it. And it's like, restart your computer, reinstall Windows. I'm like, get the fuck. I'm like this.
I'll get you more pumpkin. I'll ram it right up your fucking ass. Would you like it whole or diced?
Like, what? Reinstall Windows? Like, what kind of bullshit is that? Look, here they are. This is pure Xbox. Pure ass. That's how I gotta tell them. See, I told you right here. It's right here. Black Ops 6 not working on some Game Pass. Here's some PC in particular. See, so when you click on this and you install it, it doesn't do that. So this is what they're like. They're like, oh yeah, see, people already complaining. You know, if you're having issues, you know, remove your devices. Remove your devices from your account. It worked for me. I had to install. If you're still not able to get into it, here they go. Go to the Game Pass Reddit. What do they say? They say, look at all these freaking ads on this goddamn place. Re-download the game. Dude, the game is like 100 gigs. I uninstalled and reinstalled it twice. Get the hell out of here. What do you think I am? Goddamn server farm. We gonna download 200 gigabytes to play some Call of Duty ass. Get the hell out of here. Try reinstalling it. Refresh the system. Restart the app. Repair the app. Repair this. Yeah, repair my ass. I'm not repairing anything. Go to the store. Where are the clowns? There's another. Where's the other one? Yeah, game pressure. Here's another one. This one's another clown and a half.
You're my #1 customer.
Where is this? Wait, I'm gonna find out what this guy said. Is this guy the one? The hell's going on here? Dude, I don't even know where the hell the article is. There's so many friggin' ads and popping up. Oh, here it is. So if you want to play the game and see information, you have to buy Black Ops 6. It's probably the fault of your Game Pass version. Please keep in mind, only Game Pass Ultimate. No, dude. These people trying to create tutorials and they just have like, you know, restart your PC. Please. Anyway, it's ass. So that Windows app is horrible. You would think they would have done something on the Xbox app throughout the year to prepare for Call of Duty. They did nothing. They did nothing. They created an app within an app. So you download Call of Duty. It has 3 games in it, and it's just a launcher for that. So it's a launcher for a launcher. You got to do the Xbox app to take you to the Call of Duty app to install the game and play the game from the app. That's what I just showed you. And the problem is that the DRM is working on one PC, but not on my other 2 PCs that have the same friggin' account on, did the same process, but for some reason, because I played the beta on here, it works. So this is where I'll play it until my PlayStation comes in, and then I'll buy the game. We'll see if people are still playing it. By that time, who the hell knows? Yeah, exactly. Plus Ultra. That was one of the things. Have you tried reinstalling Windows and resetting everything? Get the fuck out.
I'll get you more pumpkin. I'll ram it right up your fucking ass. Would you like it whole or diced?
Yeah. Have you tried unplugging the computer and throwing it in the garbage and buying a new one? Like, what the hell gonna like, this is bullshit. Did you go into your regedit? Did you go into the registry and change the settings? Microsoft thinks that you're playing it from New Zealand. This is all bullshit. I'm like, I'm not using goddamn Inspector Gadget Dakota Rings to play some Black Ops bullshit. The friggin' disaster. Meanwhile, on Steam, you boot up the game, you just play the friggin' game. Microsoft got 2 friggin' apps. They got the Windows Store that's trash and a half. They got Call of Duty. You launch it from here next to goddamn Candy Crush. Look at this friggin' disaster of a store. You want to see a disaster? Yeah, tell them Molyneux. Tell them about it with disaster. Yeah, this is their Windows Store. You could launch it from here too, instead of the Xbox app. You could launch it from here. Look, you got World of Warships. Like, oh, here's Call of Duty right here. Oh, here's Stalker to pre-order for $80. Oh, Microsoft Copilot AI, by the way. This is wonderful. Look, Microsoft 365 I can get. Then there's WhatsApp and Spotify and Windows Scan and iTunes and Discord. And here we go with the great quality here. Raid, Shadow Legends, Candy Crush Saga, Minecraft, Java, Club Vegas slots. Phil loves his slots. We got all the Solitaire and Mahjongs. We got movies. We got great movies. We got the movies here. What a great store. We got Windows themes. We got racing games. We got apps. This is such a we got AI hub. We got entertainment. Let's go apps. Let's go to gaming. Gaming. Let's see good gaming. Let's see our gaming. Oh, there's Call of Duty, $100 edition, and then we got the Game Pass. Buy it on Game Pass. Beautiful. Roblox. Wonderful. What is the Janky Jones ad? We got a Janky Jones ad. Got some Game Pass thrown in there. Wonderful store. Look at this store. The store's so. There's all the pre-order. This store's ass. And then apps for gamers, Dolby Access. What the hell are these Crosshair X? Oh my goodness, they got a goddamn put crosshairs on your computer. That's a app for gamers. Oh Jesus, I'll teach them how to cheat. There's your ass store. There it is. They got it all prepped and ready, dude. They got it all prepped and ready. That store looks horrible. Horrible. It looks like the original Android store before it became a Play Store. Looks like it looks horrible. They fixed it. They got it all ready to go. Strange enough says, "Have you unsubscribed from Game Pass?" That fixes it. You know what? That might be a choice. Did you try shutting down your computer and going to bed? That fixes it too. That fixes it too.
Where's the lamb sauce?
Come on, man.
I just need
Like,
This is the lamb.
Where's the lamb sauce?
yeah, that fixes it. Have you tried just turning it off and going to sleep? Put it on your PlayStation. That fixes it. Shout out to Ron M with the 5 gaming grinders. Thank you so much, Ron M. I appreciate it. Appreciate it, man. Thank you for the gifting members there. And Twisted Sin with the 2. He goes pure Xbox meal, like pure shit. Yeah, exactly. Pure booty cheeks.
great ass.
That's right. That's exactly what that is. Yeah, there. And we got Ron with the 5 bomb.
Thank you for the VIP membership.
That's right. We got some music now. When we got our members dropping bombs and we got drop VIPs, you can get a little jam in there. Been making jams for all events. So there you go. There's a bomb. Thank you, Ron, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. So yeah, so that's my Call of Duty story. And I showed you the ass that it has been. So I'll be playing it here. I know, probably play it better in 3 months. There. You know what? I tried taking Jason Ronald, my good friend. He's busy right now. He's busy. My good friend Jason Ronald, yeah, he's a little busy right now, they said. He said he's still trying to contemplate what's going on. He's a little perturbed. He's like, he don't know what's going on. I contacted him and I asked him if he had anything to say, and I was like, Jason Ronald, do you have anything? You have any input as to what this can be? Is this an issue? And he sent me. This is what he said. This is what he said to me. I was like, okay, Jason Ronald. I'm like, hey man. He said, what Xbox? I was like, oh damn. I'm like, Satya got to you too. Oh no, Satya got to him too. I was like, what the fuck's going on my PC? What's going on? What's going on with the Windows app? You were supposed to fix it 8 years ago. You promised me in 2021 that you were going to fix it. Feels like, oh yeah, the app is ass. We're going to fix it. Oh, with 2024, the app is not fixed. Jason Ronald, what's going on? He goes, what's Xbox? What are we going? Yeah, he's too busy. He's still trying to figure out. He's eyeing up that PlayStation Pro. He's eyeing up that Pro. He goes, damn, we should have done that. I'm moving to PlayStation. That's what he said. I'm going to PlayStation. He's eyeing up that Pro. Andrew Wilkins, member for 1 month. He goes, this is why no one should have subscribed to Game Pass. Always was a stupid idea and always been trash. Yeah, you know what? And what's crazy is that, and thank you, Andrew Wilkins, member of 1 month. One of the things that sucks is that on PC, which is the cheaper way, probably the best way to access Game Pass, even though it's less games, it's, some of their day and dates, it's the worst experience because usually the Windows Store version of the game is the garbage version. You want to get it on Steam. It ties, and see, the problem is that it ties into your account, to your operating system, to all these things that Windows and all those back-end Windows activities, because the game is tied into that stuff. And it sucks. Like, Steam is its own thing, but it ties into the operating system and Windows firewalls and all the weird shit. But the verification, the app itself is horrible. And know what else? It's so slow to download. I don't know what server farms they're doing, but it's got to be the bootleg, or it's got the upside down world of Azure servers. It's got to be that. It's got to be the upside down world of Azure. It's Satya, what is it? The Stranger Things Satya world, because the servers that they use on the Xbox store on PC, dude, carrier pigeons are sending over megabytes to me. I'm like, what the hell? Why is it so slow? I am tethered into the wall. It is the Stranger Things Satya, goddamn, from the underworld servers. I don't know where they are, but it is the slowest install ever. And then they want me to uninstall Call of Duty. Do it again. Try it again. Just try it. It's only 90 gigabytes. And then it needs a 15 gigabyte update and 2 reboots. Just try it again. Maybe it's maybe Phil he messed up something. The hell out of here. Try something. That's right. That's right, Richard Farmer. Where's my Pro? Where's my PlayStation?
No PlayStation.
Where is it?
No PlayStation.
It's all coming. What did I say? What did I say? Yeah, it's all coming. Well, wait a second. So, grinders. We've known Satya. We've gone through different phases of Satya-ness. He went from stuttering Satya. We know him as stuttering Satya when he was trying to explain gaming. You know, they dress him up. They put him in front of cue cards. They tell Satya they put him up. They put him in front of cue cards now. And, you know, they dress him up in Halo, and they have him stand there, and Phil pretends that he's interviewing him. And Satya's like, oh, Halo is a good game. This is a good game, and it's great. And then he takes away the cue cards, and then Satya goes back and goes, what the fuck? What is an Xbox? I have no clue what an Xbox is. What is it, Nintendo? Go play the Nintendo, Phil. Get out of my office. It's like, no, Satya, it's an Xbox. Yeah, Satya's like, please, go play Nintendo. I can't deal with this. But Satya, you just said you're behind gaming, and you just bought a Halo. Who's Halo? Who's Halo? Who's Halo? Who Bond? What is this? Who this? What's this thing? He has no clue. They pulled him into the court stuff, and they made him say a couple of things. And then Satya comes in, and he goes, you know, he acts all tough, and he says, excuse me, I got something to say. And then, you know, Satya kind of goes like, you know, he goes, and then they say these things where he's like,
very best work in gaming. It's a core business for us.
It's a poor business. And then here's the classic Satya.
Everything that we are doing with our content, with our our cloud.
Yeah, he couldn't get out. Somebody dropped the cue card as he was trying to read it. They didn't know what the hell he was talking about there. And then, you know, his famous words of "Let us compete. Let us buy the $80 billion company, please, so we could compete." Which
I am doing more with less. Trusting Phil, he's the best. Now sign your chest, I am stuttering Satya. Listen to me.
That's stuttering Satya, man. And then he dropped the "Let us compete."
I am stuttering Satya, please let us compete. We are like Thor. Let us compete. Let us compete, please. We are horrible at Microsoft. Let us compete.
Yep, and there he was. Let us compete, stuttering Satya. I still don't understand the "let us compete" part, because he says "let us compete," and it's freaking like, oh, let's put our games everywhere. I have no clue. Holy shit, Stevie Leone!
25. It's coming.
With a bomb, yo. Stevie Leone, I got a song just for you. Mumba Bombs, here we come, giving the grinders the VIPs.
Thank you for the VIP membership. Bomber is for harder than the internet. Thank you for the VIP membership. Bomb, bomb, bomb. Bomb, it's for harder than the feeling it. Bomb, bomb, it's for harder than the feeling it. Bomb. The VIP membership. The VIP membership. Bomb, bomb, bomb. The VIP membership. The VIP membership. Bomber, bomber, bomber. Oh, thank you for the VIP membership. Bomber, bomb, bomb, bomb.
Yo, jamming. Yo, thank you so much, Steely. I really appreciate it, man. We got Cosmic Blade, Scorpion. We got Coco Fell, Vanyo, Coco Fell. There you go. Andrew Shakespeare. We got Shakespeare in the house. Holy shit. Write us a song. Nubrico, Lorenzo, Man Overboard. Save him, somebody. Please. Thank you so much. We got the bomb. Winners be dancing in the streets. Shout out to Cosmic Hero, 250 with the 10. He goes, hey, Jez, haven't been able to catch the lives, but had to be here for this one. I didn't have to check Twitter. I knew about this news. It's all coming, bitches.
Oh, PlayStation
25.
is coming. Oh, PlayStation.
Now, I know you said that they're copying and paste. I got the analysis here, Grind's analysis. We're going to do that, but thank you again. Get in there. The membership bomb. I love that song. Boom. Anyway, so Satya went from stuttering to let us compete. That's right, Log Hard, the Xbox Ninjas. They wrote this article from. And he does not know what the hell an Xbox is. And if you recall, earlier this year, when the CFO was talking money, talking about bringing their games to PlayStation, people thought it was just Call of Duty. That's what he's talking about. And then Philness came out and he's like, no. It's just 4 games, but it's not just called ABK games. We got those too. No, it's more. It's other games. It's Sea of Thieves from Rare. Who's
You're
never
my number
made
one customer.
a PlayStation game before? It's from our newly shut down studio, Tango Gameworks. Oh, wow. So it's not just ABK, and everybody was shook, and that was the Valentine's Day massacre in February. Well, it comes now, if you listen to the last financial call, Satya name dropped both PlayStation, at least PlayStation he did, saying they're putting their games on PlayStation, telling his investors, which is crazy because you probably don't follow it as much, but like, if you watch the investor call, and if you watched here and stuff like that, after they show their stuff, Satya then has a call, and that's where he was mentioning the subscriber numbers back in 2020 for Game Pass. But they usually don't talk about gaming. And since the last call, he did bring up gaming. Now remember, they've been up this year because of Call of Duty, because of ABK. Now he brought up this at the last call, saying we're putting our games on PlayStation and Nintendo Switch, and it had great success. Like he name dropped those 2 platforms and them bringing their games there. So that was the first time he really went deep into gaming. Usually they just say, well, we were down because of this, and this. But he actually name dropped and that strategy that they did. He's proud of this strategy. You could tell that the CFO and Satya, the CEO, this is the strategy they want. If you remember, I showed articles back where Satya doesn't like exclusives. He doesn't like exclusives. He wished they would be gone because he doesn't understand the business. If you go back to when you saw the emails from Phil and Dirty Ass Booty, Trash Finger himself, talking about how they had to convince the CFO.
You're my number one customer.
They needed to keep that Bethesda content exclusive. That's the thing. I keep Bethesda content exclusive and salvage the money that we're not going to get from PlayStation, putting it on another platform and getting the money through subscriptions, and the importance of the brand. And the CFO was sort of like, Tim Stewart was like, I don't know. And they went with Starfield, and you see what happened with Starfield. And at the end of this year, after that $80 billion with Activision, it was like, yo, we spent too much money. We can't be fussing around with this Game Pass model. What's up, Ocelot? How you doing, man? That's right. Hit that like button. Game Night with the 5. He goes, I don't know why Xbox continued to see Phil as some messiah. That's fighting the good fight against Satya. They shared the same vision. Dude, Phil, the reason why Phil is there, thank you so much, Game Night. The reason why Phil is still there is because Satya doesn't even know what an Xbox is. That's the thing. Satya has no clue. He just is looking at gaming as another way of sneaking his way into AI and into cloud dominance. That's what he is. He sees gaming as an avenue. Like, I could use gaming the same way that we use, we could use Office 365, all this stuff. He just sees it as an avenue. And Phil's the one that knows about gaming. So that's why Satya keeps Phil around. That's why Phil could make the statements that he does. Like, I get paid for more than for what I do. I should have been fired. There's a lot of firing of me online. Like, he talks so off cue. Like, dude, like, really? You're just gonna, as a head of a company who sits at the table talking about you should be fired and just kind of gloss over that stuff, that you get paid more than for what you do. Like, you get overpaid. The only type of person that will speak like that in public outside of the company would be somebody who has immunity. And that's Philness. Dude, they're not sending Bond. Bond doesn't have that leverage. Sarah Bond, no, you don't talk. Matt Booty, he got his head up his ass. You guys don't talk. Phil, we send around. I just went over the thing. He went to go check on Honey. They send Phil to talk about his story. Oh, his passion for gaming. The passion. It's about the passion. No, it's about the quality games that you failed to release, dude. That's what it is. Why are you there? Did you go by with the Xbox Ninjas? Hey, guys, where was Phil Spencer? Where's that frosted glass? I need to see some of that. I'm not allowed behind the frosted glass. Ninjas, stay in the car. I'm going in there telling them my story. The same one I told at PAX West. Dude goes on story time with Phil, and he tells how he messed up. He goes on story time with Phil, and he goes, oh, yeah, we could have had GTA. We could have had this. I messed up. No regrets. You got to move ahead. Dude. It was supposed to be inspirational. Instead, it made it look like what a doofus you are. So he's not fighting any fight. And the Satya has been proud of this. You could even tell from the Valentine's Day Massacre video. You could even tell the mannerisms of Phil. Just for, like, he's being so cautious. Just for, not anymore. Like, he's being very, very cautious with it. Meanwhile, Satya just comes out there and goes, says this today as a letter to his stockholders. He says it right here. We're bringing great games to more devices. There you go. Spam. Chum the water it is. Chum the water. With our acquisition of Blizzard King, which closed last year in October, we've added hundreds of millions of players to our ecosystem. Because all they did was just send everybody who's ABK are ours now. They just bought it. They didn't do anything except sign over the check and just say, okay, you're mine now. And that's about it. It's like, okay. They just had the money to sign the check over. This is what I mean when I talk even about Minecraft. Like, they just bought it. Like, they just kept the lights on. Like, they act like they did something. They didn't initiate shit. But they talk about it. Oh, we added hundreds of million. What? You didn't do anything. You just signed over the check, and all of a sudden, the people that were playing for Activision are now, you're the big daddy now because you just gave a check over. What did you do? You curated them. You improved them. You used your Windows and Xbox and gaming knowledge to make their experiences better and grew your audience. You did shit. You signed over a friggin' check, and now it's like, oh, yeah, you that was shitting over in the corner, you're mine now. There you go. We added all these people now. You didn't shit. You signed over a check. And now we have 20 franchises that generated over $1 billion lifetime. Let's read these franchises. Candy Crush. They owned it for just under a year. $1 billion lifetime. You owned it for less than a year, Satya. What do you mean $1 billion lifetime? You weren't even around in the lifetime. Diablo. Dude, you owned these games for less than a year. You're talking about $1 billion of lifetime revenue. Well, that revenue wasn't even yours. How was there revenue in the last 11 months? Because that's how long you owned them. But nah. Lifetime. Warcraft. Oh, Warcraft. You owned Warcraft for 11 months. You owned Warcraft for 11 months. Lifetime, $1 billion sale. Dude, what billion you got? Satya, what the hell are you talking about?
Prepare ship! Prepare ship!
Dude, these investors must have their head up their ass as far as booty. Halo, I'll give it to you because you originated that. Fine. Become a Halo. Gears of War, Elder Scrolls is a couple more years. Elder Scrolls, you had about 2 years more. And now with Xbox Cloud Gaming, Satya, you left out Xbox Cloud Gaming in beta. Satya, you left that out in your notice to the investors in your annual letter. It's still in beta, Satya. Xbox Cloud Gaming beta. Oops. Spell check. Satya left out the word beta because it's still in beta. Xbox Cloud beta. Brian, this is what? It's Xbox Cloud Gaming in beta, isn't it? Well, they took away the beta? It's not beta anymore? For some reason I thought it was still beta. Oh, let's see. Can we play Call of Duty on the cloud? Nope, can't. Look at this. I thought Call of Duty is supposed to be playable on the cloud. Can't play it. It tells me to share the app with somebody over there. I have no clue what the hell it is. Let me see something. Oh, yeah. I thought so. Grinders, I thought so. It's not in the app. There it is. I forgot. Phil Spencer, there it is. Here's their website. Xbox.com, Cloud Gaming Beta. I thought so. Satya, spell check, please. Spell check, please. You forgot to add Xbox Cloud Gaming Beta. It's still in beta. I have Phil's official quote. I have his official quote right here. Phil?
Would you ship that? What you just played?
I don't know, Phil.
Would you ship that?
You don't believe so, but it is xCloud Gaming Beta. Even on the tab, xCloud Gaming, parentheses, beta. Well, Satya, you left that little tidbit out to your investors. Should share the details because it's still in beta, Satya. Still in the betas. Still in. Oh, what the hell's going on here? Oh, wrong page. There we go, Satya. What are we doing? There's Satya. Still in the betas. You left that out. We continue to innovate. Oh, do they? To offer players more ways. I guess he's referring to the Fire Stick. To the games they love, where and when and how they want. So he's talking about games they love. Oh, man. Don't share those Starfield DLC reviews. Finally, this is his humdinger. This is the zinger right here. We brought 4 of our fan favorite titles to the Switch and Sony PlayStation for the first time. I don't think Hi-Fi Rush went to the Switch. You shut them down before they could do it. But anyway, to the Switch and Sony for the first time. And then here it is. As we continue to extend our content to new platforms. Now, listen. Phil already told you.
Breakfast to go. You're going to love my nuts. Watch this. You can do
Phil already told you. We're learning. We saw our 4 games. We like what we saw. So expect to see more of our games. And Janky Jones was the next announcement. Janky Jones coming to PlayStation. And Satya wants to continue to extend this. Like, you wouldn't use this as a zinger. Now, basically, he's not saying, let's all be real. He's not saying right here, I'm announcing more games. He's just saying, hey, we brought our games there. And for the first time, as we continue to extend to new platforms. So he's definitely not saying we're stopping. And definitely using that as a point, going, we sampled our games, see how they do. Dude is happy about this. This is the second time that he announced that this thing and name dropping, not to other consoles. And if you go back to this, and somebody was trying to compare what Stutter and Satya said versus what he said now. And I'll see where I get it. I don't think you can see it here. And I'm trying to get them side by side. I'm trying to be fancy. Trying to be fancy here. Trying to get them side by side. But this was in 2022, his annual report. And what he says here, the gamer remain. Look at how much more gaming he was trying to talk in 2022 as opposed to 2024. Our platform is designed to provide a variety of entertainment, unique combination of content, community, and cloud. Remember the 3 C's, grinders? Remember the 3 C's? There they are. Content, community, and cloud. Our exclusive game content. Look at the difference. Our exclusive game content is created through Xbox Game Studios, a collection of first-party studios creating iconic and differentiated gaming. Let's see what else he said in 2022. Somebody said he copied and pasted this, but it sounds like he was more Xbox focused. We continue to invest in new gaming studios and content to expand our IP roadmap and leverage content creators. Experiences are the cornerstone of Xbox Game Pass, a subscription service and gaming community to access curated library of 100 first and third-party games. The gamer remains the heart of the Xbox ecosystem. We continue to open new opportunities for gamers to engage on and off console. Both launch of Xbox Cloud Gaming, still left out the beta, our game streaming service, and continued investment in gaming hardware. Oh, you even talked about hardware in 2022. Shit. Xbox Cloud Gaming on the Azure Cloud and direct on-demand streaming of games to PC, consoles, and mobile devices. You notice anything different? Thank you for providing this, Lucci. This is great. Xbox enables people to connect and share online gaming experiences that are accessible on Xbox consoles, Windows-enabled devices, and other devices. Xbox is designed to benefit users by providing access to network. Xbox revenue is mainly affected by subscriptions and sales of first and third-party content, as well as advertising. Growth of our gaming business is determined by overall active user base and Xbox-enabled content, availability of games, providing exclusive game content, providing exclusive game content, providing exclusive game content, providing exclusive game content.
Just focused more on great games on our console that somehow we're going to win the console race, I think doesn't really lay into the reality of...
Sir.
Exclusive game content. Exclusive game content. Do I have to say it again? Exclusive. That gamers seek. Exclusive game content that gamers seek. Exclusive game content that gamers seek.
The 2 youths.
To what? What was that?
What was that? What's up there?
To what?
What?
Did you say utes?
Yeah, 2 youths.
What is a ute?
Oh, excuse me, Your Honor. 2 youths.
The computational power and reliability of devices. So this was in 2022. Notice the tone of what I just read you here. Name dropping the Switch and PlayStation for the first time as we continue to extend content to new platforms. Ooh. Ooh. You could see the transition of what this purchase of ABK did. This is just 2 years, grinders. This is 2 years ago. This is not a decade ago. This is not the Ballmer era. This is not goddamn, Bill Gates quotes. This is 2 friggin' years ago, and is a completely different strategy. Completely exclusive content, Xbox ecosystem. He was even talking about making games. He was talking about building games there. Here, he's talking about games that he just found out he owned about 8 months ago. He's talking $1 billion in lifetime revenue sales of Candy Crush Warcraft. Dude, he just found out about those games about 9 months ago. He found out about them. Here, he was talking about building games and expanding our IP roadmap and leveraging new content creators. Oh, really? And bringing them to PC, consoles, and mobile devices. And when we teased that consoles meant other consoles, people are like, no, he's talking about the X and the S. Oh. Well, everybody thought it was the X and the S in January as well. And you got Satya in October talking to investors in Xbox and Microsoft, hyping up he put his games on their competition. Just think about that. As I reflect, the Michael Meridian dropped a bomb of members. Yeah, listen to the song all day.
Thank you for the VIP membership. Bomber is for harder than the internet. Thank you for the VIP membership. Bomber is for harder than the internet. Bomber is for harder than the feeling it. The VIP membership. The VIP membership.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for the VIP membership.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Michael Moran. I really appreciate it, man. Yeah, we are up there. We're getting to the 300 members, and we'll get the new emoji. And we know what that one is going to be. We know what that one's going to be. I'm going to see that one in the chat. I'm going to go like this. Oh, damn. Richard Farmer says, correct me if I'm wrong, Microsoft doesn't make games. They buy studios, which have already had games done. Yeah. Dude, that's where a lot of those Game Pass games, the Starfield, a lot of those games, dude. A lot of them. I don't have the active count there. I had, hold on, I'll check. But yeah, like, the guy, no, Luigi. When the goat looks in the camera, I just die. Let's go. Let's go. We got 30. I think we're at the 300. I gotta put a counter on here. I just check it right before the show. And I just know when my next emoji is. But I definitely think by the end of the show I'll have it. So I'll definitely create it as soon as I get it. But I appreciate all the memberships, man. And if you got one, thank them. And also, if you want to gift the membership, gift one too, man. I appreciate it, man. Definitely pay it forward there. So, and hit that like button. That's right. Hit that like button. That me rolling, man. That freaking thing is hilarious. But anyway, but the thing is, if you could see the tone change, but yeah, that's right. Richard Farmer, the thing is that, he's claiming that $1 billion. Yes, they own it. But the thing is they're not curating. They're not using their knowledge and skill. They're still learning. That's why he always says we're still learning. because they don't know what to do with this stuff. Like, if it was me and I got ABK deal and I got Activision and Call of Duty, man, I would have rode that Call of Duty train all year. I would have had our teams updating the app on PC, have a new refresh, update it, get ready to go, make sure it's the smoothest Call of Duty I've ever seen. Advertise it, bundle it, give people a 1 week of Game Pass to test it out, to check it out. Do something with it, 3 days, 24 hours, I don't know. Get people on the idea of it, man, and also buying the game, bundling it with a Call of Duty bundle. Throwing a friggin' Master Chief skin in there day one, I don't friggin' know. Anything. To signify that it's there. That you paid all that money for it. They're learning. They're learning. And how can you learn when you're always changing your mind? You know? It's like you're learning science, and then all of a sudden, halfway through science class, they're like, you know what? We're going to do world history now. It's like, all right, now I'm learning world history. Okay, now another semester goes, they finish world history, they go like this. All right, you're learning world history. I'm learning. All right, we're going to do artwork now. Oh shit. Look at the difference in 2 years. You could see the strategy. It was growing Game Pass. And remember, 2 years ago, Game Pass was tied to his salary. He dropped that shit real quick when it wasn't growing. When Phil Spencer went on at the beach. You know what? I might even want a visual for this one. But when Phil Spencer went to the beach. Remember that? And he's like, he talked about Game Pass. And he said, what did he say? He's like, you know what? Game Pass is not.
Let's talk about Game Pass a little bit more, since that's a big bet for Microsoft. How many subscribers do we have now? And it does seem like a really good deal for the consumer, but what about the Microsoft investor? How is this a moneymaker for Microsoft?
Our last public number was 25 million subscribers that we've talked about.
We get an update?
Not right here, but.
Yeah, that's when it came off of Satya's plate. Satya was like, we're not there. And there's Phil at the beach talking about it.
All right, I'll get started. Good morning and welcome to WSA Tech Live. It's nice to see you in person this time.
Yes, we did this last year on a Zoom call, I think. This location a little better.
Just a little.
Phil on the goddamn beach.
So last time we talked about you had just purchased ZeniMax.
No, you like to look at yourself on television, you sick son of a bitch. So look at this.
And I asked you at the time if you were done on your shopping spree or if you were still shopping around. And looks like you did make a pretty big deal. $75 billion for Activision Blizzard.
Not done yet. Still in regulatory.
That is true. But my question is, again, are we done shopping, or could we expect more deals for more gaming studios in the future?
Well, when we look at video games today, over 3 billion people on the planet play video games, which is just kind of astounding. Nearly half the world's population plays video games. The business itself is a $200 billion business growing by almost double digits every year. So for us at Microsoft, we look at this category and we see a category that's in some transition, where we have some legacy and franchises that matter, and we're going to continue to invest. I think it's something where we see the opportunity. We love the community around our games and our properties and our studios, and the more we can build towards that future of more people playing, I think it's a good business opportunity for the company and a good audience opportunity when you think about the.
And you can tell. I'm not even talking. That's just 2022. The thing is, it's crazy, is that they acted like they would just, they acted, what I think would happen is they feared other people like Amazon and Google and Apple trying to get into this thing. And I think that because they acted like they just wanted to buy up everything and try to make everything their own. It's like the kid that takes out all his toys but doesn't want anybody to play with them because he's afraid they might, take them away from him. So instead, I go out there and but they buy all the toys. They want to show them off, but they don't want anybody to touch them. And I think they got so like, yo, there's all these people we're losing because our games are not doing enough to bring people in. Let's just buy the 3 billion people that we need. And therefore, if we buy it, we just take it off the table so that nobody else could take it. And that's why they bought so much so quickly. They were like a goddamn hungry hippos and just wanted to chomp and buy everything, take it off the plate. The problem is now when they have all that stuff and the hippo now is full, he got to take a dump somewhere and his stomach hurts. And shit got to go because he ate too much. Where's the bathroom, he says. And that's what they did this year. They said, where's the bathroom? And they shitted out Tango. They shitted out a whole bunch. They just dumped a whole bunch of employees because they ate too much. And now they need to sacrifice all the people that they
You're my number one customer.
because they don't know what to do with them. They never had a plan for them. They just wanted more. Manja, feed me. That's all they wanted. And they just bit off more than they could chew. And their money's drying up. And now they need to show a profit. They need to show growth. And they can't do it because they know next year growth is not going to be the growth that they've seen this year because it's going to be apples to apples. And in order to be lean and not have that be so differentiating from last year to this year, they got to trim people. They got to cut it. And that's all they've been doing. Over 2,500 jobs they let go. Shut down studios, canceled projects. You know, by the way, even though they rebranded that Halo Studios thing, everybody seems to gloss over that they just canceled the games that they were making, the Halo Infinite 2, and also the Creative Assembly was making Certain Affinity Creative Assembly, not Creative Assembly, Certain Affinity was making the Battle Royale game, which got canceled, and they wound up getting purchased by somebody else. So that's never happening. And that's right, Josh. ABK was just like sitting there. Bobby was out the door, Big Booty Bobby. They wanted him done. They were around. They needed a savior, and Phil came over there and said, hey, I'll buy you out. I'll save you, Big Bobby, even though all this harassment and stuff is going on at your studio and they want you out. We'll save you here and make sure you get paid if you just give us this. And they got it. But I'm going to tell you, like, you could see, they did not plan this. Like, they did not roll this out. They do not know what to do with all this stuff that they got. And what they're doing is bringing it to other platforms. It was all about Xbox and Game Pass and subscriptions and all this stuff in 2022. And it's all gone now. Now it's like we got the biggest franchises, the biggest games, and we're putting them now on the biggest platforms, not ours. Just think about this for a second. You are investing. Say you're investing in Honda, right? I'm investing in Honda. And Honda's like, oh, you know what? We got this auto drive feature. We're going to put it in our motorcycles, and that'd be good. Okay, great growth. And Honda. Imagine going to a Honda investors call, and they go, you know what? We got this great new feature we're going to put in our Honda cars, but you want to know what? We're sharing it with Nissan and Toyota as well. Excuse me. This is the Honda call. What do you mean? I'm investing in your company. Why are you talking about your direct competitors? Imagine, what company would you go to where they talked about putting their content, their fan favorite titles, the things that they were known for in the last couple of years, and name drop specifically their direct competition and celebrate their games going there as a first-party hardware producer? Where would you hear that? I don't know. It's wild. Like, this is gaming. This is not computers. Like, this is not like this is a very niche and trifecta of, especially you spent years trying to be better than them in marketing, exclusive contents, and deals. You spent all this money launching a year ahead to make the Xbox blow up and red ring of death because you wanted to beat Sony out the door. Gaining the leverage, using online. You had, just to show you, they had Xbox Live and they allowed Sony to have a better online service than Xbox Live because they never came out with Xbox Live 2.0, the better version. They never evolved Xbox Live to anything. That stopped at the Xbox One. They never evolved Xbox Live to the next thing. Never did it. Ocelot with the 2. He goes 2027. Phil said they need 100 million subscribers or bust. Yeah, dude, they're not going to get, unless they start counting sheep, man, they're not going to get that. Thank you so much, man, for the 2. He goes, yeah, I don't think they're getting, because the problem is that it needs to be sustainable, Ocelot. Like, they need to sustain this. And I feel like a lot of people are going to jump on Call of Duty. There's going to be a big thing of growth. They'll play the campaign, and they'll jump in multiplayer and go, yep, this is not for me, and they'll jump right off of Game Pass. That's what I think is going to happen. And he's hyping up bringing their games to other platforms, and that's the things that, like, and what's crazy is that you spent money on Bethesda and made Starfield exclusive. That was your whole stint last year. Redfall, Starfield. They went in there and told them, stop making the PlayStation version. Like, just look at last year compared to this year. The stories last year was they went in there, the Redfall dev said this, and also Pete Hines, who left. When was Starfield exclusive? When Microsoft bought us. They said, stop making the PlayStation version. The Redfall developer told French IGN French, they told them, they came in with a capital S, stop making the PS5 version. They told them, stop making it. To this year, where they're like, we took our fan favorite games and made them on other platforms. And we like it. You're going to see more of it. Hell, they used Indiana Jones. Not even a multiplayer game that could use a larger audience. It's a single-player Janky Jones game. This is not a multiplayer. Sea of Thieves needs a more install base. Put it on a Switch and PlayStation. This is Janky Jones, 12-hour campaign maybe, swinging in third person, janky as hell. That don't need a bigger audience. Like that what audience does that need? It's not a multiplayer game that needs like a lot of people to survive. It's friggin' Janky Jones. Hi-Fi Rush. I don't know. We're going to do this, see if we can do a sequel. A sequel for who? You shut them down. And then you look at Gears, and you got to scratch your head. You went back to the beginning for Gears. And what's funny is that they're buying these huge-ass companies, these publishers, right? But their biggest franchises needed to be reimagined, rebooted. Both of them. Very strange. Gears, back to E-Day, Marcus. They left Kate's story, Gears 5, on a cliffhanger. This is just, we're going back. It's like, okay, well, where's Gears 6? Well, I don't know. I guess it comes out 2 and 3 years later. But like, dude, you left Gears 5 on a cliffhanger. All right, fine. Kate's story. It was you're ramping it up. The first one, it was JD, and then you got rid of JD. Now you changed it to Kate's story in Gears 5, and the mom and the grandma, and now you're like, oh my God, I got to go now to, what's going to happen now in Gears 6, now that she may be the queen, she's related, she's the locust, like, what's going on? Spoiler, sorry, anyway, but yeah. You got one of the people die, you choose, and it's like, and we're going back to Marcus and Dom and Gears E-Day. It was like, oh, excuse me. Oh, okay. I guess it's time for a reboot then. This is not an expansion. This is not a Miles Morales. This is something else, I guess. And this is the first Gears without Rod Ferguson. Hell, the DLC didn't even add any content to Kate's story, which was a great DLC, by the way. And then you have Halo. Scrap 343, scrap Halo Infinite 2. What the hell knows what's going on with Halo Infinite content? And you're rebooting it. Rename the whole studio. Put Arnold in charge. This is me. It's a great opportunity to make Halo. I was making Halo, but now I'm making Halo again. No, it's great opportunity. You got Arnold running Halo Studios now. And you named them generic Halo Studios. And they acted like we can make Halo now. Meanwhile, they're named 343. But that got a whole refresh. On Unreal, nonetheless. A new engine. After they hyped up an engine shit space since 2018. All the money and investment since 2018 to 2024. And you scrapped it after one game. That was supposed to be... The engine was supposed to help you make that kind of service game. And it didn't work. Joseph Staten went in and out there like a revolving door. I'm here, I'm back, I'm fixing, I'm this and that. And now we reboot the whole thing. The engine had to go, everything. Arnold's like, get it out. New engine, everything. Let's do it. This is great. Great opportunities. This is wonderful. I'm going to have a new studio and I'm going to make great games. He's like, come in here. I got to ask you a question.
I want to ask you a bunch of questions. And I want to have them answered immediately.
Yes, I would like to have a refund.
Put this thing away! This is not worth it!
That's what he said about the D43. He's like, get it out of here.
No shit.
That's right. True story. Great. I walked in there to 343 and I was like,
who are you?
And then they were like, I don't know, we're Halo Studios. And then he walked in there and he's like,
I've got news for you. You are mine now. You belong to me.
It was great. I told him everything. I said, you mine now. Now we're Halo Studios. You make a great game.
But I hope you leave enough room for my fist because I'm going to ram it into your stomach and break your goddamn spine.
The 10-year plan. I did reverse the zero. It was a 1-year plan. It was 0-1 plan. That's what it was. A 0-1 plan. But what do you do? But it's so weird. Their biggest franchises, the franchises, Halo, Gears, they're the ones getting rebranded and rebooted, redone. New engine, new vision. What? At the same time, he's hyping bringing games to other platforms, his direct competitors. Satya don't give a shit. He don't care. He don't care. That's why Phil has to go out everywhere. We wondered why Phil had to, because he's the face. They gravitate to him. That's why. If Phil goes out there, it erases the Satya-ness. Oh, Phil's here. He took a picture with me. Like, that erases the real thing that's going on. It deflects it. They are a third-party publisher. That's their plan. They're just going about it in such a way that they are going to... See, I've said this before. They are doing this in such a way that they're making sure there's nothing left when they finally go third party. Like, they're making sure that they are going to grind their fan base to the ground. They're going to grind them to ash and push and pulling them and typing them up for something and failing them. And they've been doing it. Oh, we got a console. We got a tease. Oh, we're going to FanFest. Remember me. Sign me. Greenberg's back. Hey, how you doing? Take him out to lunch. Rooftop party. Remember us? Remember us? Oh, well, yeah, we messed up. I take it on the chin. I'm still learning. It's just going to, it's such an exhaustive move rather than just ripping the Band-Aid off and just saying we're putting our games everywhere. It's all coming.
25. It's coming.
And calling it a day. Let the console just friggin' fail out. It's not selling worth the shit. You're increasing the prices. You left whole. They're so uninspired. You didn't even do a slim redesign. You just took out the drive and slapped a white coat of paint on it. Like, no inspiration, no revisioning. Sony went through a slim model with external DVDs last year. Nintendo's coming out with the Switch. After they made a
You're my
Switch
number one
OLED,
customer.
there was innovation. There was evolvement of their platform in their redesigns, in their OLED, in their slim model. PlayStation made a slim model last year. They made a Portal. They evolved. They made a VR headset, whether you use it or not. They're evolving their 3D audio, their Tempest audio. They're making newer headsets, premium headsets. Premium
whatever your name
controllers.
is, get ready for the big surprise.
Thank you for subscribing, Stone King. Twisted Sin with the 2. He goes, hey, Phil, how's that Nintendo? Stuttering Satya. Exactly. That's what he's like. Phil, how's that Nintendo doing? I was playing it on the train. It's like, Satya, that's not our product.
Everything that we are doing with our content, with our our cloud and community.
And to the newest Ultimate Grinder, Daniel Laurent, you want to know what? That's a great question. Because it's Call of Duty Day, and I haven't seen one tweet, article from anybody going, hey, where's Call of Duty on the Nintendo Switch?
Where's the lamb sauce?
Come on, man.
I just need it.
This is the lamb.
Where's the lamb sauce? Get
It was all over the news last year. It was like a whole month of Nintendo signed a 10-year deal. 10 years of Nintendo Call of Duty. First time ever. Dude put up the sign that he made in PowerPoint. The big Pac-Man sign. Oh, PlayStation killed the Nintendo will help us. Not one person. Not one article. Nothing. Not a zilch. Nobody said anything. Because it was just leverage it was all just for the courts. That was all for the courts. That's all it's for. And like I said, none of this made sense. Craziness here. The cloud started, you could play Call of Duty on the cloud on GeForce Now before Xbox Cloud Beta. Make it make sense. Brian, does that make it make sense to me?
Oh no! We suck again!
GeForce Now had it before xCloud streaming. That one came later in the day. Like, you could have streamed it last night. Who's thinking this shit? Like, who? Like, are they that dumb? You own this shit. Fix it. There's no excuse. You own Call of Duty. You own the launcher. You own the operating system the launcher runs on. How is it broken? I don't understand it. You own the operating system. The launcher runs on your app on the operating system. It's your game in the launcher on your operating system with your controller, with your accounts that you use to log into the operating system. How does it not work? How? You own your xCloud, but NVIDIA, GeForce Now gets to stream your game before you. How? You own the shit. How is it so broken? It's so bad that you made an Xbox app, which is basically a sister app to the trash-ass Windows Store. And just added compact mode to it, which does nothing. You still can't control the app with a controller. Meanwhile, Steam Big Picture runs circles around your trash. Who's working on your Xbox app? Did you fire them too? You make the console. You own. This is the first year that Call of Duty does not have a hardware bundle. There is no bundled Call of Duty this year. The first year, there isn't a bundled Call of Duty, and the company that owns Call of Duty owns a console, won't bundle it, but the company who didn't spend $1 billion nothing bundled the shit with their console. The first year that there is no console for Call of Duty.
Hold on.
No bundle.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh, no.
Holy Spirit,
Don't even try.
Holy Spirit, activate. Activate. Activate.
There was no bundle for Starfield. There was no Starfield. Buy the console, get Starfield. Nope. Buy the console, get Call of Duty. Last year's Call of Duty was bundled. The year before had a PlayStation bundle. The year before that had a PlayStation bundle. I see them whining on Twitter about it. Oh, Sony money having that advertisement deal, blah, blah, blah. But Aaron Greenberg goes on Twitter, says, welcome home, Call of Duty. Dude, what'd you do? You rolled them into the fucking outhouse. Welcome home. Oh, yeah, you see this mansion that Satya lives in right now? Yeah, Call of Duty, you're not welcome in there. Here's your house right here. This is where I take my shit in the afternoon. Like, seriously. Nice red carpet. You gave him a shit-stained carpet. Welcome home, Call of Duty. A fucking Aaron Greenberg tweet. Welcome home. Now, you see that golden house with the golden roof? Oh, yeah, no, that's Satya's house, Call of Duty. No, you come with me. Follow the shit trail, the smudge on the floor. That's where Booty walks. You follow me. Here's your shit house over here. Here you go. We got it packed to the gills. We got the Xbox app in there. We got some bootleg controllers. We got Redfall. All the copies of Redfall you want to play Call of Duty. Welcome home. We set you up. You can play Redfall all the time. We got the Redfall controller in there. We got a bunch of our canceled games. Scalebound maybe in there somewhere. Welcome home, Call of Duty. You stay here in the shit house. Satya, listen, you're not welcome over there, but welcome home. That they welcome home. That they said, come here. That's not for you. You come over here. You follow the shit stain trail. You go over there. You follow. I'll show you where you live in. You can play Redfall all night long. Pre-patch Redfall. With all the pop-in. There it is. They weren't able to finish the first patch. We got the pre-patch Redfall you could play. Day one Redfall. With all in its glory of pop-up textures. That's what they said to them. It's in all the pop-up textures. You can play that all day long. Enjoy it. I don't know how Sony does it. I don't know, Leech. Sony didn't have to go to the courts. They didn't have to get friggin' Lulu. Make friends with Post Up and shit. Nobody had to suck ass. Nobody had to do anything. Sony just goes, oh, yeah, we got the buy as Call of Duty. Here's some skins. Microsoft owns the whole fucking company, $80 billion, and they can't take the game and put it in next to the console. No goddamn bundle this year. Nothing. They gave you a condom wrap. True Virgil knows about that one. Matches the ball set. True Virgil got to get the condom wrap, make it around fucking the Xbox. There you go. Nice. Make it nice and overheat, too. Make sure it overheats. Wrap that shit up. That's what you do. They made a condom wrap for it, and then they said you could order Call of Duty controllers on our website. They didn't even put the Call of Duty controllers, their gear that you make. They're not even Call of Duty controllers on the store. You can't even go to Best Buy and buy them. You can't go anywhere and buy them. You got to go make them on their goddamn Creator Lab. That's where the Call of Duty controllers are. Not in the store. Not with a day of Game Pass. Nothing. Try it out a little bit. Yo, Lulu, I don't know what the hell she is. Oh, Lulu's. Yo, she rode the goddamn Twitter bandwagon there. And then on top of all this shit, this son of a bitch. Just to wrap up on the Satya, not Shadow. That game's supposed to be really good. He got a pay raise of 63% this year to $79 million, despite laying off 20. That's how he got the money. He didn't take no pay cut. 2,550 jobs lost in 2004, and this dude pay raised over 50%.
Phil Spencer! Phil Spencer! Phil Spencer! Phil Spencer, baby, let's go!
Phil, what are we doing here? He earned a wallet-busting $79.1 million this financial year, up 63% on his compensation from last year. is both cash and stock, announced by Microsoft last night, is a positive year overall for the company's financial revenues, but a turbulent 12 months for its employees. But you see the balance. They let everybody go so that they look like they made money. That's what they do. This is companies do this shit. So it's not about production. It's not about growth. It's not about them doing anything. It's like, dude, we're going to pretend we make money by letting go all the people we're paying and shutting down studios and shutting down stuff. Now we get that money back because we don't have to pay them, and it looks like we made money. And we'll say it's because of our innovation and drive. But the real reason why you made money is because you let go a whole bunch of your company. 1,900 people laid off in January. 650 Xbox employees were shown the door. 2 years ago, you were hyping up innovation and creativity and building your IP on first-party content, and Xbox is the core. 600 people specifically at Xbox was shown the door. You canceled HoloLenses and all the VR in Windows. You canceled all that stuff. Panos Panay left. The guy for Surface. Toodaloo to him. He was the best salesman they had. Set him gone. Panos Panay. Goodbye. But Satya got paid. Their shares are up. Market value is now at $3 trillion, and they work to capitalize on AI. They shut down 3 Bethesda game studios, Arcane, Tango, and Alpha Dog. Meanwhile, Phil is flying all over the goddamn place. Nobody's saving that money there. Send Philness mouse all over the place. He said, we're bringing great games to more people with the acquisition of Blizzard King. We've added hundreds of millions of players to our ecosystem. And now we have 20 franchises that generate over $1 billion in lifetime revenue. And all those franchises, majority of them, except for Gears and Halo, he just knew about them 9 months ago. None of it's growing. The only way it's growing is that they're converting people that are already on these places into Microsoft people by buying them. But yeah, he made all that money. There you go. In a year of all these layoffs, he did his job. Talk about slimy. Slimy. And then Jason Schreier has his article out here. Talking about the new Call of Duty. The first big test of Microsoft's $69 billion acquisition. The latest game in the series to release day 1, which you can't play. Which I can't play on other PCs. And then there it is. Is it going to grow? Sure it is. Is it going to be the saving grace? I don't think so. I don't think it is. I think it's going to see a bump, and then I think it's going to drop off. It's not going to be there. Because the nature of the subscription. Microsoft does not have a curated content of this caliber. If they were doing this now, and then in December they got a big caliber game in there, and then February, maybe there'll be some sustainability of that, of people staying on board. But people jumping on Call of Duty, play the campaign, jumping off. You know, Stalker 2, maybe stay Janky Jones. I don't know. And then what, Avowed? Next year you're going into it Avowed? I don't know, man. That Starfield DLC bombed. But it just sucks because it's not what you want to see. You don't want to see shit get canceled and the boss make money. And it just annoys me that it's so obvious that they're taking such a sleazy route and they're potentially driving these things into the ground. That's the thing. I don't know, Perfect Dark, Fable, who knows, Josh? E3, that's what's at. The Phil Spencer, after Avowed, they're going to say, wait till Phil Spencer's show. And they'll show the next Call of Duty. Are we back again? Doom, I guess Doom. Yeah, Doom. I don't know when Doom's coming out. All these things just have years on them. But it is slimy. It's slimy, like, you know, they let all those people, they canceled games and stuff, and he's walking away. But I think, you know, they got rid of their passes, they got rid of their stuff. It's a big deal for them. This is the bet. This is the bet. You know? But I remember them saying it wasn't about Call of Duty. It was about King. Remember? Remember they were saying that it wasn't about Call of Duty. It was never about Call of Duty because Call of Duty doesn't stay everywhere. It's about King. It's about the mobile strategy. I remember that. I remember that's what the plan was. It was about the mobile strategy. It wasn't about Call of Duty. But now they're saying Call of Duty and Game Pass. Big deal. And you saw the results, man. I'm telling you, you go look at you go look at people's reviews, you go look at, you know, any kind of thing talking about Call of Duty, and you see all the people going like, yo, I'm just checking this out in Game Pass. I don't buy Call of Duty. I don't play it. And I was thinking about this. You know, one of the things that that's interesting about Call of Duty is like Call of Duty's at a level now where it's at a level where people are kind of just like, there's the Call of Duty crowd and there's people that just despise it. Like, it's so popular. People are like, oh yeah, I remember it back in the day, but I don't play it now. I don't touch it. And it's at a place where I think a lot of people will just jump on Game Pass to try it out to see if they would like it again. Because it's been so popular and around for all these years that people have grown out of it. And they're just like, you know, and it's not like it's a new hotness. Everybody's just like, yep, Call of Duty, routine, get it. And a lot of people just like, you know, would skip. Like, I saw people, I never bought a Call of Duty. What, did I have that person? Let me see something. Because, dude, there were people showing up, like, just capping. There's a lot of cap, too, for this game, too. Like, because of where it is, because of what it is. People who never played Call of Duty before are like, yeah, like, yeah, this guy. Like look at this guy. Playing Call of Duty on Xbox for the first time in almost 12 years. Here we go. What happened in 12 years that you're playing Call of Duty? Oh, hashtag Xbox Game Pass. 12 years? Because of Game Pass. Playing Call of Duty on Xbox first time, almost 12 years. Really? Dude, 12 years ago, it was still $60. Like, you still weren't buying it at 60? I don't get it. But like I said, it's at the same level there. 2 week, like a little bump. All the chips are on the table, dude. This is craziness. B card is legit. Member 19 months. He goes, I did the same. Microsoft gets no money from me. I will buy this on sale for PlayStation. You have to check it and download the game and use the Microsoft Store. I had a shader error. Yes, my shaders are still downloading. Taking forever. B card is legit. Shout out to B Carter. Member of 19 months. Yeah, I know, Glorious, right? Somehow it's first time in 12 years. Thank you, Game Pass. Like, you, what the capping fucking people, man. This is wild. But they're gonna make it try to look good. They're gonna try to put on tears of a clown. Put on the face when I know you're crying inside. It's like, it's great, feels great. And then everybody wants to deflect, because especially, yeah, and see, here's the issue that's going on. It's right on Twitter. See? Issues with accessing Call of Duty Black Ops and Game Pass. The game requires a purchase despite being listed as a subscription. That's the error. That's the mistake that's exactly the experience that I'm having on my other PC, not this one. There you go. It's on Twitter. Yep. Still, we're trying to get you to buy it. No, they'll take your money too. Don't buy it if I have my subscription on there. But the thing is that, you know, we'll see what it does. It's going to take some time. We're not going to find out this week. I think people are already looking at Steam, and, you know, Steam is not Game Pass. You know, I think people just want to play the campaign, and it always sees that big bump on there. And again, we have to see how the multiplayer is and stuff like that. I'm going to play it. I'm definitely streaming it here. But you know, to go back to the whole topic thing with Satya's statement and you know doing this stuff, Phil already said this. You know, you're going to see more of our games on more platforms. And since that announcement after the Just 4, which is interesting, is that Satya didn't bring up Indiana Jones and he didn't talk about Doom. He didn't say, oh, Doom and Indiana Jones are fan favorites. He just said he just referred to the 4 earlier this year, which is interesting because if you're really going to make a case, why would you say Just 4 when you have Indiana Jones? I guess, well, maybe because they're next year games. And he's talking about this year. So maybe that's probably why. I just kind of answered my own question. It's probably why he's just talking about this year of just 4 games. But we already know 2 games next year that they are bringing everywhere in Doom and in Indiana Jones, which will be going to PlayStation in the spring.
25. It's coming. Oh, PlayStation.
Yeah. So I just think that they like where they're seeing this stuff. I think they need, like just what Phil said, they need what PlayStation and Nintendo have. And I think that's where they're going with this stuff. They need, you know, continue to extend our content to new platforms. They're not hitting the pause button. There was a rumor going around that they were pausing because it was hurting the Xbox fans. What? What?
Yes, I would like to have a refund.
Dude, they don't care about the fans. That's what I don't understand. The love for Phil when they do not care about you. Oh, and by the way, where in the world we're gonna do one more segment of where in the world is
Philness San Diego?
Well, Philness San Diego, he also was, after he checked on the rare honey, he went over to Playground Games. Yay. Love chatting to Phil about all things Horizon and Fable. Chatting. Why is Matt Booty not checking on the games? Where's Craig Duncan, the new head of Xbox Game Studios? They're checking on the games. No. Jughead Phil. Oh, boy. The people under him that run the software, who should be checking for the status, the quality, the hands-on, all that stuff. Yeah. And this is why these games come out, they're Janky Jones. Because they're sending the wrong people there. They're sending Philness. They're not, how, if I was Matt Booty and Craig Duncan, I'm like, wait a second. Matt Booty oversees all the software, Activision, Blizzard King, ZeniMax, and all the Xbox studios. Craig Duncan runs what Booty used to do in all the Xbox Game Studios. Just was appointed to that because the other guy, either he resigned. Jughead. Oh, boy. There he goes. Love chatting with you. Playing some games, bitch. Nope. No, he's just chatting. He's chatting. Love chatting with you. Had to spread his bull. There he is. Again. Are we learning? Is he learning? Maybe he's doing a learning tour. I'm just trying to learn. I don't know. But all I know is that they lost sight of making great games, and now they just want to buy and just claim things are theirs and sort out. It's like they go around to every house for Halloween, grab all the shit candy, and then go home and sort it out going, oh, I don't like half of this stuff. That's the part that they're at right now. And they got him going around there. If I was Matt Booty and Craig Duncan, I'd be like, excuse me, why is this guy doing my job? Where are the budget cuts there, Satya? You gave him a couple of billion to fly all over the place. Yeah, he was talking the Horizon port. Exactly. What Horizon news we're talking about? Because next year may be Horizon time. And, yeah, I think, and then I was listening to, go
You're my
over
number one
here.
customer.
And again, I don't know, man. Like, this is the thing. Like, I really... What is this?
You're my
Like,
number one
So there
customer.
are two things that went on there. So Satya said that thing that while I was going over, and then Mag was on had a quote here about he was saying and stuff. So let's play that. And he shot the MM2K. He's on his show. That's what it was, MM2K show. On there. And then where is it? Do I even have it? Thought I did. But he was saying like the whole slate, like everything's coming. Here it is right here. Is this it? I just want to play it. And then cover it on, because it's like,
yo, what is...
Where is the Meg thing? He says it.
Wasn't sure if Fable got through.
Yeah, you didn't hold them accountable. You didn't hold that
for it. That being currently in development
this is what Meg
currently
said.
being worked on for the PS5 and PS5 Pro. Blade. I don't know. I don't even know if I will, if we're going to go down that road.
Blade.
However, I could tell you that they're actively working on, which you already know, Doom the Dark Ages. You already know about that. Indy Jones, you already know about that. Black Ops 6. This is the list I received. Black Ops 6, absolutely. Now, here's the ones you didn't know. Avowed is currently being worked on for the PS5 and PS5 Pro. Blade for 5 in the Pro. Perfect Dark for 5 in the Pro. Fable for the 5 in the Pro. And Gears of War E-Day will be coming.
Uh-oh.
Phil got him.
Development.
Oh, hold on. They
cut off. Link to
Oh, they're trying to close down your line. Oh, shit. Oh.
Oh, wow. Did I cut out?
Yeah, you cut out. Oh, my God.
It's so convenient. Philness gets him all the time.
See, to me, I sound fabulous. Being currently in development, coinciding with the Xbox development, is Gears of War E-Day.
So you're talking about possibly day and date.
It's possible, but not confirmed.
Shout out to MM2K, man. I'll put the link to that thing if you want to listen to it, because there's still more to it, but I don't think there's any more. That was the part that they did, man. So yeah, I listened a lot, and then but I missed that show though. I missed that show. But yeah, what's up, Devil Shooter? How you doing, man? Yeah, and really, like, the thing is that the whole slate
25 is coming.
So I don't know. When I heard that, and then you see Satya stuff, like, this is the thing. I don't want to say, yeah, this is it, because again, things change, and that stuff, man. That's what I mean. They are letting the shit. Dude, if they do this, if next year is something like that, where they start announcing some of these things the way they announced that Indiana Jones thing, dude, it is going to be torches. Torches! They are going to be torches. They're going to be outside of Microsoft's headquarters, and they're going to be doing this outside Microsoft's headquarters. They're going to want Phil's head. They're going to be outside MS headquarters like this. Phil! Get out here! They're gonna want his head. They're gonna want Phil's head. Get out here. Oh shit! Why? Why not? That is like an instant fucking like just crack up laugh that I play that thing. I see that shit. When that goat just like turns its head, it's like Phil Spencer. They're gonna be pitchforking outside Phil Spencer's friggin' headquarters. If they roll that, if they start doing that stuff next year, I don't know. That's why I said this Call of Duty in there is going to be, I think it's going to be more of a pacifying situation. I think it's going to determine how early or how late they kind of start making these kind of announcements. But I'm telling you right now, the way your daughter just looked at, The goat. The Philness goat. I'll get to the super chat just in a second. But like, if it is that list, dude, if it is that list, and the thing is the way they did, if they do it like they did Janky Jones, dude, that was so bad. Like, just the one more thing that it's coming to PlayStation.
Oh, PlayStation.
Like, it's just so bad to do that like that. And then I was even saying on Wednesday, was like, hey, does Sony know that the frosted glass is there? You know? Do they know? And that's why they're like, we don't have to show Venom. Wolverine could wait. They got the frosted glass going. Let Microsoft put in that work and kind of bring that stuff to us. And the problem is that Microsoft let Nintendo and Sony run away with this generation. They didn't try to compete. I guess they tried. Phil said he wanted to compete. They tried. And they failed. Like, they just basically couldn't do it. And they just said, hey, this is not working. Halo didn't do anything for us. I think it was up until Halo. As I said, every time there's always a Halo and there's a change after a Halo. After Halo 5, they did the Game Pass thing because Halo 5 didn't do what it needed to do. It didn't move consoles. And right after Halo 5, it was the scale-bound Fallout and then the years of nothing and then buying studios and all that other shit. And after this Halo Infinite, they just said, yep, we're going multi-plat. And they bought studios. That was it. Like, that's it. They just had to do something. Well, publishers, I mean. But yeah. Oh, it says also, Turan said that Mag said Forza Horizon and Starfield are getting PS. And Colt Eastwood Live, yeah. I think Starfield definitely is something because that one was already being built for PlayStation. And they told them to stop it. So I think Starfield is going to be the one that probably gets announced first. And maybe one of the Forzas. I know Forza was like leaked early this year. Like that's what everybody thought was the first game was going to be Forza Horizon 5 in January, in February. Instead, they came out of the blue and said, no, it's these 4 games. Satya did good though. That's right. Excluded Pony Juice. Game Night 123 with the 5. He goes, Sarah, hey Phil, do you think I could visit any of the studios? I am the president of Xbox. Phil, Sarah, this isn't about you. Stop being so selfish. Uh-oh. He doesn't go to HR with that one. But Phil, I'm trying to do what you want me to do, what you intended for me to do, not what you told me to do. Sorry. Be caught legit with the 5. He goes, PC gaming is trash. What the fuck is a shaded error? They almost got me $100. Pay attention when looking for it. Fun game. It's Call of Duty. Nothing new. Take care. Thank you, Bicotto. Great review. Shade error is like basically the graphics. They put it in all the anime, the textures and stuff like that. It's the shaders. They had shadows and all that crap. Janky Jones or Starfield. I think Janky Jones is coming in March. I think in January they're gonna probably talk Starfield. Starfield will be announced probably sometime early next year. Who the hell knows? Shit, man. If they, dude, depending on the way that DLC went, who the hell knows? They may use Jeff Keighley's Game Awards show to announce Starfield coming to PlayStation. Dude, if they do that, people are gonna go after Keighley like the GOAT. I don't know, man. Blade, yeah, Blade. We're never gonna see Blade. Blade's gonna be an old man in a wheelchair by the time we get the Blade. I don't know. We're not gonna see freaking Blade. You got all this list. Like it's just like it would be nice if the games that they were announcing came out and they will be friggin' like quality instead of excuses that we're still learning and just mediocre. Like, how does Starfield DLC come out after a year of feedback and fail? Aren't they supposed to be learning? Like, he compared it to Bar Harbor, where they fixed a lot of the stuff from Fallout 4. We took the feedback and we basically made the missions, the structure that you wanted from the feedback we got. Well, what the hell was this? Shit in space. This is supposed to be the comeback for Starfield. We're going to find out next month on MPDs to see if Starfield did anything. And nobody talked about it because guess what? That DLC was paid for. Nobody got it for free in Game Pass. That you had to pay for that stuff. So there was no Game Pass hype for Starfield DLC shit in space. So I don't know. And I don't think it made Starfield repurchasable. I don't think people want to go buy it. But that was supposed to be the fix. Like, that was your biggest game. Sarah Bond said this is one of their biggest games ever. And had a whole year to take the feedback and make that game better, and you failed the DLC. The DLC got reviewed worse than the game. It's supposed to be an improvement. It was a fail. How? And what's crazy is that the DLC was built under Microsoft's roof. You know, Starfield has been in development for a long time, but the DLC, that was all under 100% Philness watch, and Booty watch. Like, how you let that go like that? I thought with the power and limited budgets of Microsoft, they'll take care of everything, make everybody better. Haven't seen it yet. And I'm not saying this listen, Treyarch does Call of Duty. I want to see next year's Call of Duty. Because this Treyarch, they were working on this for before Philness walked in that door. Phil probably is playing the campaign now for the first time. He's like, oh, I get to play it now. They said, just let them cook. Let them do it. And that's what they want. It'd be crazy if they do layoffs at Activision next year. That would be suck. But who knows? It's a gamble. And we'll see what it does. Yeah, 4 years. Thank you, Leach. It was 4 years. And we saw what happened. Tango Gameworks, they were fine. They were fine under ABK, right? Shinji? Did anybody worry about Shinji? We only worried about him when Phil Spencer showed him the fucking door. That's the only time we worried about him. He was fine before Satya and friends decided to drop the bag off. Tango and Shinji, they were fine. He'll make games. He's like, oh, I'll make some shit. Here's Ghostwire Tokyo exclusive for PlayStation. Tango Gameworks seem to be doing fine. They made a PlayStation exclusive. They were doing good. Sony, how did Sony get the best of Arcane? The best of Tango. Ghostwire Tokyo, exclusive for a year. Then Microsoft buys them, dumps the game out in their service a year later with no improvements, lets them stealth drop Hi-Fi Rush, and then shows them the door. And uses them for Tokyo Game Show. Are they better under Microsoft? Were they better? No. Nobody worried about him until Phil got a hold of him. And then they took care of him. After the guy released the game out of the blue with no marketing, he saved you all the money. You dropped the game that was nominated at the end of the year. You dropped the game in January, and it held that weight to the end of the year. And his thank you is you shut him down. You shut down his studio. And they wanted to make a sequel to that game and do it as his legacy. He shipped the game and he left. But then he left his legacy there. He said he thought they were going to be good because he left them with a great game. He didn't leave them after middle Hi-Fi Rush development and let them struggle. After they delivered a game and the game did well, he left going, guys, I took care of you. You got Hi-Fi Rush. You got the franchise. You should be good. I'm going to go do something else. He left Tango Gameworks in good hands. He's like, there you go, Microsoft. You got a game. Take care of it. And Phil says, thank you very much, and shuts them down while they're making a sequel. Better under Microsoft. That's why I got to see what's the next wave. Starfield DLC on the Microsoft. Good job. This is crazy. Because I told you, hungry, hungry hippos. They went around and ate up as much as they can, and now they got to take a dump. And it's destructive. Destructive to the hobby that we love, and that's what I don't like. Because we play the output of this stuff. And instead, we got to see, Philness, Mr. Jughead going on the guy saying, like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm learning. I get paid more than what I got. Like, shut up. Touring around like he's dropping bangers all over the place. Dude, you haven't dropped a fucking good game. Take a walk. Walking around, kissing, hugging, just shaking hands, taking photos, doing interviews, my life story. Like, the guy's been he's been an A1 developer. Like, he's been dropping legends. Like, he's a goddamn what's his name? He's goddamn the guy. Oh, what the hell? I'm losing a blank on him. Miyamoto. Phil walking around like he's a fucking, like he's really Miyamoto. Like, oh yeah, the legend. Legend my ass. He didn't do shit. Sitting there, tell me my story. Phil, what story? Oh yeah, I missed things. I'm still learning. I like to forget. No, take a walk. Nobody wants to hear from your dumb ass. Walking around like you're friggin' Miyamoto or somebody like that. Like you have some sort of like clout, creativity. Like you done something. You done shit. You done nothing. You're a failure with a capital PH.
I'll get you more pumpkin. I'll ram it right up your fucking ass. Would you like it whole or dice?
Done nothing. But he's all over the place. Love him on TV. Can't wait to see him more. He's all over interviews, dropping quotes, saying stupid things in articles like, single-player games don't do what they used to do. I want to win. We're doing it for, he does this.
We're doing it for a shitload of money.
He's saying we're doing it for a shitload of money. Like, come on, dude. Like, this guy's been a friggin' clown. A narcissist does that. Exactly. He's a con man. It's amazing. Like, you saw the difference between Satya in 2022 and 2024. Dude, I had Phil here. Where's Phil? Where's Phil?
Build a great Project Scarlet. I want people to feel like they can have amazing console experiences they've never seen before, and that they've got the best lineup of content and services of any platform out there. And we're totally focused on that. And I know we have other things going with like coming to PC and xCloud, but I'll say that being a leader in console is something that the team is committed to doing. And that's we're not building this program to try to aim for second place. We were going to build it aiming for first place, and that's what I want to hit.
One of the other things.
Oops. Oops. Yeah. Project Scarlet, by the way, is the Xbox Series console. Series X. By the way, if you didn't know that. That was him. He wants to win. And he's like, we got other things going on, but I want to win. Oh, really? A lot different then, right? Yeah. Please. Keep it coming, Phil. I enjoy it. The grinders enjoy it. Makes us laugh because the clown that you are. The goat. That's what he said, dude. But yeah, hey, man. It is what it is. Satya says, all I can say is from what we know from our two eyeballs, right, Grinders? That's what we use, our two eyeballs. From our two eyeballs, we see that Satya likes it. He don't mind now dropping PlayStation and Nintendo in his own investors call in gaming. I know they talk about Apple and stuff like that, and yeah, they're their competitors and stuff, but they share, things with iTunes and things like that. But, in the gaming space, it definitely was more about exclusivity and this and that. And, you see, you don't mind name dropping those games. You won't be, it's so surprising that to your investors, you're name dropping in that paragraph. Wait, I just want to check one more thing. Because in that paragraph, this is what's. I want to see if this is right. Because let me just double check this. I just thought of something. Here. I just want to see here in that paragraph. Yep. Yeah. Incredible. All right, grinders. Here's a little tidbit. So you saw the one for 2022. Let me leave you with this little nugget. What is not in there? What is not in there in this paragraph at all for gaming? What is not in there at all? You heard what Phil said, right? That's your little hint. What is not in there at all? I see Nintendo Switch. I see Sony PlayStation. What don't you see? I don't see Xbox at all. You have it as Xbox Cloud Gaming, but I think that's what it is. Xbox console. Where about his Xbox platform? He don't even talk about his Xbox platform. There's no Xbox at all. It's just in the name of Xbox Cloud Gaming, which that's in beta. That's not it. But I don't see the word like, our Xbox platform. What about that platform? He just says Nintendo Switch and stuff. You come to a Microsoft investors call and they don't talk about their Xbox platform. Instead, they talk about the other platforms. I thought so. I remember I was like, the only thing we see is Xbox Cloud Gaming, which it's cloud gaming. I don't know. But that's not even their platform. Where's the Xbox console? Like it acts like they don't even have a console platform at all. At all. They don't even have a console. He didn't even talk about, hey, we have our consoles that have been moved. We just released 2 new ones, 2 new versions, which would be great for the holidays. Nothing. Or Game Pass. Exactly, Richard Farmer. Nothing about Game Pass. You saw the 2022. Xbox was all over the place. Xbox content, creativity, Xbox platform, Xbox ecosystem. He mentioned it all in that 2022. 2024, the word Xbox is not even, it's just part of a cloud gaming. It's not even, where's the Xbox platform? Even PC. Because they're not growing. See, those 2 platforms are not growing. PC and console are not growing. Phil said it. He said Game Pass wasn't growing 2 years ago on console and PC was growing. PC is stagnated. He said it in February. He said, it's stagnated. That's why we're putting our stuff on Switch and PlayStation, because they tapped out. And you see what the focus is. Because I think this is the future they want. He wants cloud gaming for him, a cloud gaming and putting it on their other platforms, and that's it. Be no hardware, Xbox cloud gaming, and Nintendo and Switch. Nintendo Switch and PlayStation. That's Satya's vision. And having all these IPs, putting it on the xCloud and putting it on the Switch and PlayStation for sales. This right here is exactly where he wants to be. That's why he's talking about it. There's no more Xbox ecosystem, Xbox PC, Xbox consoles, hardware platform. You wouldn't even known that they were shipping 2 new consoles. 2 consoles at all. No mention of a portable console, like, something we're looking forward to future iterations of our new platform. Nothing. Instead, he name drops the 2 other consoles without even mentioning that they make one too. Why would they? It's selling atrociously. It's atrocious how bad it is. But you can just say the Xbox platform and include PC, but there's no mention of it at all. In a summary to investors. Imagine going to a company and saying, oh, you're into gaming? Okay, yeah, you make a product. Yeah, we don't talk about that product. Goddamn, Xbox is Voldemort of Xbox. Voldemort, Xbox Voldemort. We do not speak of its name. Do not mention the word Xbox when you come here. Don't say its name. Danelle Brown, welcome to the VIP Grinders. Thank you for being a VIP, Danelle. Appreciate it, man. But yeah, that was just something, a little tidbit there I wanted to leave you, Grinders, because I did thought about it as I was going through it. I was like, he was touting that thing out in 2022. In 22, he was talking about it. But here, he didn't say anything. He didn't even mention it. No mention on ARM either. Or AI in gaming. But yeah. They're going to, I'm going to tell you right now, guys. I'm going to tell you right now. Next year, Satya is going to be the one doing cartwheels in the hallway. Telling you. Because they're going to have to do a Spinaroonie Booker T style. 5 times champion Booker T style Spinaroonie when it comes to their financials next year. Because they're going to be crawling up a shit creek. Because they're going to be comparing apples to apples with Activision and with Activision. And if that game is not flying off of shelves and blowing up subscriptions, they're going to have to do cartwheels. And if it's not moving consoles, I don't even know how low can Xbox go. It already is minus 35% after a year of 50%. I don't even know how low it can go. They're going to be selling half an Xbox soon. Shit, I don't even know what the hell they're going to do. But they're going to be doing some cartwheels next year. Unless they try to buy somebody again. Maybe they try to buy something going on. They can't buy Ubisoft. But maybe they try to do something to deflect again. But I just don't know if they're going to be able to spend anymore, given that this is the year of them crying. Because you would think after that ABK deal, this would have been a year of strength. That's what everybody thought. They were celebrating the streets. They were ripping off their shirts in the streets last year at this time. They bought Activision. It's over for Sony. It's done. Jim crying Ryan. It's over. Microsoft has it. They were crying the streets. And of all years, you think Microsoft coming in with all this stuff, 1 billion lifetime revenue, all these things, you think that they would have been coming into this year strong and powerful. Instead, they're going out with a friggin' whimper. Hellblade 2, Starfield DLC, Janky Jones, and our annual Call of Duty that's everywhere. And who knows what Call of Duty quality turns into when they got to start making it on a Switch. And it's not going to be Treyarch. So I don't know, man. I don't know. But they're going to be doing some cartwheels and spinaroonies next year. I'll tell you that. Unless this goes like those crazy numbers and stuff. But I just don't, like I said, I don't see anything different. Like you were saying, I don't see anything different with this Call of Duty. It's not, I think it's going to bring in a lot of new people to check it out, maybe play the campaign, and then drop it off. And then your typical Call of Duty people will just stay, and that's about it, and go back to Warzone. Wait for that Warzone content, let that drop, and then they'll jump off. It's going to be interesting to see where it sits in the NPDs in the future, because Call of Duty in January, December, February, March, Call of Duty would always be up top. So it's going to be really telling to see, how long it stays in the top NPDs, if it does the top 1 and 2, 1 and 3, and how long it does that stuff. I don't know. But we'll see. But I'll be streaming it. I'll be playing it here. Oh, Man Overboard says Switch 2 will be coming with Black Ops. So maybe you're right. Maybe it'll launch with, maybe they'll have it there ready. That'll be good. That'll be good. That'll be a good launch title for the Switch 2. Didn't think of that. Thank you, Man Overboard. That's a good prediction there. Maybe it is ready. Maybe they're working on it. Maybe Activision has mini frosted glass set up for Switch 2. They set up a portable frosted glass for them. But I don't know. It will be interesting. But Grinders, I want to thank everybody. I don't know. Maybe those are teasing or something. But, impromptu show. I said I was going to do something. Man, after the stutter and Satya kind of hit the thing, I was like, let's do it. I appreciate everybody coming through. Thank you again for all the members, super chats, the likes, the engagement in the chat. I love chatting. You keep me going. Let me keep talking. I love engaging with everybody, but Grinders, thank you again. And I'm going to leave you with a nice, what are we doing here? Brand new song, a new song. And oh, by the way, for those that got VIPs, Ultimate Grinders, I have 3 new songs for you. They'll be dropping. I'll get one out to you tomorrow, and you'll get another couple as we go on for the next couple of days. So Ultimate Grinders, if you did get a VIP, if you want to upgrade, since you were gifted one, if you want to spend $5, I guess, upgrade to the VIP, to the Ultimate Grinder, you have a whole playlist of songs. Some of you heard here, exclusive ones that only they hear, and then you get new songs on day one. So that is the Ultimate Grinders there if you wanted to upgrade to those, or if you just wanted to be Ultimate Grinder. But I got a song here as you go out. Happy weekend, everybody. Keep it locked here. I'm going to see if I can do some streaming over the weekend. Maybe tomorrow night, maybe not. Keeping the notification up. I'll definitely try to do some Call of Duty campaign. Maybe we'll do it here, and it'll be entertaining and fun. So Grinders, thanks again. Hit that like button on your way out. Share it. Comment down below. I read all the comments. And have a good weekend.
It's Friday night, cut the lights are on. Nick again in Grindhouse till the break of dawn. Talking news of the week with a mighty cheer. Yell it loud, what are we doing here? Controllers in hand, we're ready for the fight. Pixel battles blazing through the night. Laughing hard with comrades near. Yell it loud, what are we doing here? Who's winning, who's losing, who really cares? In this digital world, we're all millionaires. With our avatars bold without any fear. Voices raised, what are we doing here? We're chasing high scores and breaking new ground. With every new level, our power compounds. From newcomers to old guards dear, we unite, shouting, what are we doing here? Snack crumbs and energy drinks by our side. In this virtual kingdom we take pride. Screen glows bright, singing loud and clear. Week's summary. What are we doing here? Who's winning, who's losing, who really cares? In this digital world, we're all millionaires. With our avatars bold without any fear. Voices raised, what are we doing here? We're chasing high scores and breaking new ground. With every new level, our power compounds. From newcomers to old guards dear, we unite, shouting, what are we doing here? What are we doing here?
And she's being sarcastic. I won't be coming back until Saturday when you leave. She's gonna try to stop me, but she can't run in those little high heels. Never see this face again.